8:45. This is Breakfast, BBC Radio London. Good morning, everybody. Now, it's that time of year again. Grand garden designs and sumptuous floral displays across the capital. The Chelsea Flower Show opens to the public today, and almost 150,000 people are expected to attend this week. But if you're a fan of flowers and greenery, but like your arrangements to be free of charge, then Chelsea in Bloom has also opened. Our reporter Freddie Tennyson is there now. Good morning, Fred.
Good morning, Aaron. Yeah, I'm back out on the street of Chelsea, and if you thought flowers were all about kind of elegance and grace, you might want to think again this morning, because towering above the King's Road, I'm looking up a 12-foot mohawk. It's a big punk's head, a spiked mohawk, tartan jacket, a whole lot of attitude. It's made entirely from fresh flowers. This is the Chelsea Punk, one of the biggest installations on the King's Road. For this is Chelsea in Bloom. It's kind of the counterpart, the free counterpart, I should say, to the big flower festival that's going on. And it's a bit of a nod to the rebellious roots, the rebellious history of Chelsea. It's part of the festival's flowers and fashion theme, and this piece is turning heads for all the right reason. There are safety pins, anarchy badges, like nods to Dame Vivienne Westwood and Malcolm McLaren, and the creative mind behind it all is floral designer Ricky Jackson, who is on the phone. Can I come to you? Are you ready? He's with me now to tell us more about bringing punk to life on the King's Road. Ricky, thank you for joining us.
Morning, how are you?
Well, I'm very well, but apparently you're very tired this morning.
Absolutely shattered, but yeah. Well, we've been building this amazing punk installation on the King's Road, and also we've had shops that are competing in the Chelsea and Bloom competition, so we literally have been here for the past 3 days. We've got another punk that's representing Chelsea and Bloom that's in the flower show itself, so we've done 2 punks. So yeah, it's been a busy few days.
That mohawk that's towering above the King's Road right now is made of pampas grass, but I've never seen pampas grass quite like it. How do you, just describe it to the listeners. There's the green bit, purple, pink, kind of turquoisey blue. How did you get them all so vibrant?
So they're all dyed pampas grasses in like vibrant neon-y colours. So we've created the hair completely in pampas, and then surrounded it with like tropical flowers, and really made it look as funky as we can, because it's all about the hair, isn't it?
Yeah, and you really have. And you told me off air that you sort of wanted to bring Chelsea's kind of punk past to life. Can you talk a little about that? Why was that important to you?
Yeah, so I think it's important to represent the area. You know, we are doing the flower show, but this is in Chelsea. And Vivienne Westwood and Malcolm McLaren opened their shop, their punk shop on the King's Road in the late 70s. At 480 King's Road, which was really close by to here. And even this spot where the punk is actually sitting is where all the punks used to hang out in the late 70s and 80s. So it sort of really brings the area to life. The face of the punk is all covered in newspaper cuttings and images from the era of the King's Road punks. So it kind of really brings the sort of vision to life.
I want to get a bit closer to it. Let's walk towards it, because Aaron, there's something really cool on this. There's safety pins, right, which from my eyes they look like metal, but when you go closer it seems to be, well, made of foliage. What exactly is it?
So we've actually created the safety pins made in ruscus and dried leaves. They're all covered on the pins and then sprayed silver, and we've even added some little Swarovski crystals, so when it's sunny they sparkle in the sunshine.
Oh, real classy.
Classy, yeah.
And let's talk about the colour combination. When did you start planning all of this? What was it? Did you have a mood board? Was there a Pinterest? What
So we designed this about 2 months ago. It's a bit of a process, because we've got to get the metalwork made. We're trying to be sustainable, so we want to use things that, you know, aren't going to be thrown away afterwards, or plastics and things. So all of the face and the metalwork is all covered in images, and then even the jacket is made out of leaves, which we sprayed black. We've made badges that cover all the jacket, which are all made out of flowers, dried flowers and botanicals, and then surrounded in with lots of wild English planting. We've got lots of alliums, red carnations, because they're nice and vibrant. I think they work really well. So yeah, just trying to make it as colourful and vibrant as we can.
And I mean, I can hear a lot of people behind us there. Everyone's taking selfies. Everyone's very excited by it. I've seen multiple people come up to you and say this is their favourite installation.
Yeah.
But what's generally been the kind of reception?
Well, basically that. I mean, I think people are just really, really thrilled to see something that, one, represents the area, but also looks so imposing on the King's Road. When you drive past, you just see this big mohawk. I think I've seen about 4 buses nearly crash this morning, just trying to look at the mohawk.
Guys, look at the road.
Yeah, look at the road, guys. So it's been a really fun one to do. And it's nice because it's a standalone installation, so you can really sort of see every single side of it if you walk round it. And we dressed every single area of it. So, I mean, he's standing 5 metres tall. He's very, very big. I think we even had to, like, pull some of the leaves off the trees to move out of the way the other day.
Yeah. And you're having to sort of replenish the flowers. Obviously, things, they're real life, they're natural things.
Yeah, so what we've done with the flowers, we've tried to use plants so that we can reuse them, repurpose them afterwards. And then any cut flowers, we've used ones that are going to last a long time. We can also repurpose them. We can donate them to Pollen Club, which then will make them into confetti. So yeah, there's things we can do with everything afterwards, really. So most things can be reused.
And how many other things are you working on in this project?
Too many. So we've got 2 other stores we've worked on. Trini London, down the road by Peter Jones. We've also got Granado, a shop which we've done up the road, and the Cadogan Arms. And then we've also worked on the Mayfair Flower Show at Sketch London, which we do every year, which looks amazing as well. But a lot of refreshing, because we're kind of up very early on the King's Road and in Chelsea area, trying to keep everything looking amazing, because it's a full week, so we want to make sure it still looks good next weekend.
So is this sort of your busiest week of the year, then?
It is really, yeah. I mean, we do a lot of Christmas installations, which is also very busy because we do a lot of that work overnight. But at this time of year, it's a short duration with a lot of work in a week, so yeah, it's been quite hectic.
I mean, it's amazing. Aaron, I know this is the reason you were really late, wasn't it, this morning to work, because you were down here on the King's Road staring at all the installations.
I wasn't really, I mean, really late's just an over-exaggeration, really.
Well, I don't know. We'll check with the bosses later.
Will we?
But you're going to come down and look at the flowers?
I've been already.
Oh, famously. Well, I want to say thank you to Ricky for talking to us today. This is a truly amazing installation. It's massive. If you are able to get down to Chelsea at any point over the next week, you just got to make it happen, because it is really, really brilliant. And come see the Big Punk's Head on the King's Road.
And also, give us a follow on Instagram, Ricky Paul Flowers, because we do so many installs like this. So it's great to see all the work, and, it's such a fun thing to do.
There we go. Give him a follow.